I am Shri here. After quite a bit of a time, we are going to meet in this at another video. In this Codifus episode, we are going to discuss about the advent of code year 2024 quizzes. Well, advent of code is one of the most familiar and most famous coding festival, which happens in online at the month of December, especially for in the time when the Christmas and the New Year comes. So it will be quite a bit of a interesting event. There will be around 25 days. They would post some of the problems, and coders, developers all around the world will try to solve it and make their versions and release them in GitHub or something somewhere else. But here, one of my key mentors told me to try to solve those problems which were available in advent of code. I tried quite a bit of them, like the first problem you can see in the screen right now, day one historian hysteria, and this is a simple problem. I will explain it later. First of all, for in my case I used pandas, as well as mainly used pandas and save the input files as a Excel one. I have saved the data as an Excel file, and using pandas I had done the coding stuff. But I got the output, but I don't know why there is some issues. I wouldn't get the expected output using pandas. So I got into the internet, and how can I solve it? Then only I find one of my mentors, Mr. Ivan's GitHub profile. He had given the entire code for the day one problem. So in this video we are going to see the problem first. Let me look at the problem in a short summary, and after that we will look at the code which is originally written by Mr. Ivan. He is the founder of Open Science Labs, and try to understand what is in the code and how he tried to solve it, the exact problem. So here you can see the problem is like a cheap historian is traveling for the Christmas, and some people are chasing them and try to find them where he is. The first problem says that you can see there is some data inputs, like we need to sort, look at this. For example, 34432513339, there is a data set. You can see that there is around 6 data sets here. Let me consider the first row as A and second row as B. They are saying that you need to sort out the A, like you need to sort the A in uppercase order, and also you need to sort the B in that order too, and after we need to subtract those numbers, like the smallest one from A and the smallest one from B, and the second smallest one from A and second smallest one from B, and we need to add them, and we will get the answer. That would be the distance where the chief historian is traveling right now. That is our first problem. You can understand it. I think you can got the idea. And if you have any doubts, you can went to the official website adventofcode.com and 2024 day 1. And here, this is just an example. For here we have a input for our file. We have a input. You can see that there is around 1000 data sets, data pairs are there. We need to sort them. We need to subtract them in the order from the smallest one and from A, and smallest one from B. This is kind of a interesting problem. We can usually use pandas for this. Nowadays pandas is one of the most powerful Python libraries which can easily handle those data. But here Mr. Ivan is using a traditional way to handle this information. He is assuming and getting this info as a txt file, like a test file or a world file, and he is gonna save it like I'm just copying this file and just put it on Microsoft Word or LibreOffice or somewhere else in the Google Docs, so you can get a txt file, and then we can see the code by Mr. Ivan. From future, this is one of the library in Python. He is importing annotations from pathlib. This is also another library. He is importing path. Path is also a function which is way too powerful in Python. He is defining a first function. You can see that read data there for the name itself. This function will read the data which is available in the txt file. He is giving path to path, and he is expecting an output in a tuple which contains two integers. Like this arrow mark indicates that we are expecting an output in a tuple, and he is assigning two lists to array of information. Left id is equal to empty array, right id is equal to empty array. Like you can see here, like he is considering the first one as left and second one as right, and you can give it as part 1, part 2, a, b, or smallest, highest, anything you want. Like that is your choice. Afterwards, he is using with open path as f. As a string, he is opening the file for values in f. Read lines. This is the function which reads the lines, which reads the values which is available inside the particular txt file. If not values, it will continue the code. Like this code will run until the values are over, and he is using l comma r equal to values dot split. We are saving the using the values. We are just splitting the values into two hops, and he is appending those values, int of l into left IDs and int of r into right IDs. Just we are considering this only, and he is returning a tuple which is a zip, and it is sorted. You can see that it is sorted left IDs and sorted right IDs. Here this first function is the most important function in this problem. Like he's just given the exact idea, like our information, the txt file is splitted. He is giving two names like left IDs and right IDs, and also he sorted those information with using just only one function. This only one function itself he had done all of this. After that, we are going to calculate the distance. That is the key thing we need to solve in the problem. Like def calculate distance of data. He is assigning a variable data inside the function definition, and in this part he is expecting a integer value. Like we are expecting a integer value, that would be the distance, and there is nothing but a single line inside the function parameters, return sum of absolute difference. Like we are using this absolute difference, but because there may be some errors or some confusions will happen while subtracting those numbers. Like one number would become larger than the other one which is available in the right or left. That will create negative numbers, and that will create a mess, and we wouldn't get the better output, because that's why he is using absolute subtraction for v in data. The data means which were the data we are fetching to this code. The main test, here is the one of the main test function which returns none. There wouldn't be no output for this. The data, which is here is the data is equal to read data path of we are using this path. We are going to save the file. Like here is the entire input we have here. We are going to copy it and save it on a particular file, like maybe input test.txt, or you can give whatever name you like. And asset calculated distance data is equal to 11. Like he is asserting the data inside this function. He is asserting the data here inside the function. Here he is just asserting the data, and def main of none, this is the main function. We are going to call all the other functions here. Data is equal to read data, the same line which is here, path of input.txt. like this would be the original file. We are having the input txt file, that will be the original file. This function is just for a test purpose. He is giving the function, this function, for a test purpose only, and this is the original function. I think maybe Mr. Ivan is given also a text function here just to test the code is working or not. That might be optional. I'm not sure about it. I will explain in another video. A def of main, we are going to get no output from it. We are not expecting anything from this function. Inside the data, we are using read data, path, and the input.txt, that is the original file which is having all the information. Print calculate distance of data, we are calling the calculate distance function here, and after that he is using if name is equal to main of main test. He is calling those two functions, and when we run this program, we can get the solution for this question. And also in the upcoming video, I am going to use my own method. This code is entirely, I'm surely thanks to Mr. Ivan Ogaswara. He is the founder of Open Science Lab and one of the greatest open source developer. I am thanking for this wonderful code he is done in GitHub and posted in GitHub also. But in the upcoming video, I am going to solve it the same problem with the help of pandas, and to be honest, that wouldn't stretch for 37 lines. He had written almost 25 to 30 lines of code here, and I hope I can solve it in pandas within 10 lines of code. We will see the problem in the next upcoming video next day. And if you find any difficulties or doubt or any suggestions, you can easily contact me in the comment box. And upcoming videos, I am going to explain about the Python libraries which I have discovered, and I will going to explain how you can plot a graph using matplotlib. It is one of the most powerful graph plotting library which is available in Python. We will going to see in the next video. Anyway, thank you for watching until now. This is Sri, you are watching Codifus. See you in another video. Thank you very much.